All right, today we are in downtown Staunton, and today I'm going to take you into 3 neighborhoods that I've talked to them about before, but I've never shown you a house in those neighborhoods. So 3 brand new neighborhoods here in Staunton, and I'm going to show you a house in each one of those neighborhoods. And hey there, how y'all doing? Good, great. So, and if you hang around until the end of this video, I'm telling you, you are not going to want to miss the treat, literally in a couple different senses, going to take you to. I'm going to take you to an amazing pastry chef in a location here in Staunton that if you don't live here, you might not even know it's here, but you'll definitely know it's here after you go there, because you'll definitely want to go back. Chocolate! But before we do all that and show you all these homes in the video, let's go ahead and get started right now. Hi, my name's Stefan. Along with my wife Leslie, we're local real estate agents here in the Shenandoah Valley Virginia and in the Charlottesville area, and we help folks all the time, both here in the area looking to buy homes or sell homes, and folks from out of the area as well who are looking to sell homes and buy homes as well, or to buy homes, I guess, if you're coming to the area. So, but all of our information is in the description down below. We'd love to help you out if you need that help. Additionally, if you like going to places like this today here in downtown Staunton and other places here, we'd love to, if you click that subscribe button, touch that bell icon so you don't miss a minute of Virginia Mountain Valley living. Now, before I get into the neighborhood, as you can see behind me here, I talk about it in some of our other videos, but Staunton on, I believe it's Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, during the spring, summer, and fall times, they close the streets off and have all of the restaurants come out, and I mean, just a great shopping experience with all the different stores that are down here, and it's just a really nice place. Like I say, turn around, look on up the street, keeps on going that way, but it's a really nice thing just to come down here. And this is the first weekend that they've been open this year, and let me tell you, we got some fantastic weather. I think it's about 80 degrees today to come and to enjoy this here this evening. Now Leslie and I are not going to enjoy it this evening. We're actually going to a play at the Shenandoah Arts Theater tonight, and so another great thing, 4 different playhouses here in the Staunton area, so a lot going on here in this area. But right now, yeah, like I say, I'm just going to remind you, you do not want to miss the end of this video when we go to talk to the owner. It's a special place, special interview, so hang around to the end. But right now, let's go ahead, let's get into our first neighborhood and our first home. All right, so we're here in our first neighborhood. We're in the Crosscrest neighborhood, which is a smaller neighborhood that sits on the west side of Staunton here, right off the 262 bypass. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of really nice homes in this neighborhood, a lot of newer homes, and really it's just comprised of a couple of streets, and there's about 80 homes in total here in this neighborhood. And like I say, when you just look up and down the street, it's just very nice on a beautiful day here today. So like I say, a little bit about the homes here in this neighborhood. The median value of a home in this neighborhood is about $410,000, and they range in price from about, or I should say value, from about $300,000 to $575,000. Now, the homes in this neighborhood were built between 1998 and 2021, with having about 1,400 to 4,000 square feet of finished living space. Lot sizes here range anywhere from about 0.22 to about 0.72 of an acre. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take you back down to another home, or the home here in this neighborhood that's currently active on the market, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. All right, so sometimes when you want to show a house, it just doesn't quite work out the way you want it to. One of the reasons is in this particular house right now, they've got a big motor vehicle outside in front of it, so you're not really going to see it if I go down there, but I'll show you some pictures online here. But it is a beautiful house. It sits at the end of a cul-de-sac down there. It's currently active on the market. It's listed for $549,000. It was built in 2004. Has 4 bedrooms, 4 full baths, and 1 half bath. If you it has 3,665 square feet of finished living space. If you break it down, it's 2,760 above ground, 905 below ground. If you break it down, the price is about $150 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.29 acre lot. So $150 a square foot, incredibly affordable here in the area. So run some pictures about it here, and I will show you I'll tell you a little bit about it as these pictures go. First of all, when you go in, you're going to love the beautiful wood floors that are in the living room and or that are in this home. And there's a first floor primary gas log, and there's also built-ins in the living room, which make it really nice. There's wonderful, gorgeous kitchen oak cabinets and quartz countertops with newer appliances and conveniently located pantry. There's a deck with a nice screened-in porch on the main level as well. The second floor is where you're going to find another primary bedroom suite, in addition to the one I failed to mention there on the first floor as well. And it's great for guests or whatever you want to use it for. Then there's possibilities. When I say you could turn one of the bedrooms into a theater room possibly, and then there's a family room in the basement. And I mean, they're just places for games and tables and everything that you'd want to put in there. And the walkout basement look at the beautiful backyard there, and it's just a great place to have a home, have a family, and enjoy life here in a very nice, newer neighborhood here in Staunton. All right, so we're here in our next neighborhood, and I absolutely love this neighborhood. It is a classical type neighborhood with a lot of brick homes in it. And I mean, they're just, look up and down the street, you get some homes that have some views. Part of the neighborhood's set up on top of a hill. Some of it's a little down lower, but just a well-kept neighborhood, and just a really nice neighborhood to be in. And that is the Braeburn neighborhood. I forgot to mention it, the Braeburn neighborhood. And like I said, I've talked about Braeburn before in a video, but I've never actually talked about a house here, and that's what I'm going to do today. So, but a little bit about the neighborhood here. It just sits right off Highway 11, but honestly, most of the time, you probably never even really know that it's there. The neighborhood has about 75 homes in it, and like I say, you see sometimes there's trees between homes, and sometimes you don't even know you have your neighbor next to you. I wouldn't say it's all the time, but there's a few homes like that. But anyway, the median price in this neighborhood, median value, is about $460,000. Prices or values of homes range between about $325,000 and $725,000. Most of them were built between 1967 and 2003, and they have between about 1,600 and 4,500 square feet on average, and lot sizes are about just a little under half acre, about 0.45 to about an acre on average. So, or excuse me, on the high end of things. So, but I'm walking over here to the house here. Man, it's a great day. And by the way, hang around. You're not going to want to miss the sweet pastries at the end. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. And so we had a great time there. But anyway, the house that I'm going to show you here is right over here. Look at the beautiful brick herringbone path on the way up to the house. And this house is currently active on the market. As I said, it's listed for $479,500. One of those classic homes that was built in 1979. 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and 1 half bath. 2,435 square feet of finished living space, of which 1,943 is above ground, 492 below ground, but there's also 875 below ground that's unfinished as well, so you could add to that. Breaks it down, it's $197 per square foot that's finished, and it sits on 0.66, so about 2/3 of an acre lot. But like I say, this home, I don't know if I'm getting it all in or not, but it's a pretty wide and long home here. But like I say, it really is. It's just a nice home in a great neighborhood. And here's a little bit about this home inside. Obviously, you can see the brick construction on the outside, and being on that 2/3 of an acre lot just gives you room to do a lot of things. There's 3 spacious bedrooms. They're good size, and then there's 2 full bathrooms that are on the main level as well. So you got plenty of room for guests and people when they come to visit. There's a nice sitting area off the kitchen, and it's got a nice wood stove. In those colder days, not like today, but on those colder days, it would be really great just to kick back and to enjoy enjoy an evening. There's a partially finished basement, as I already mentioned. It's got a half bath in it already, and a large family wood with another wood burning fireplace. And like I say, kitchen, everything about this home. It's just, you know, it's in that classic type neighborhood. That's the kind of neighborhood I kind of like, to be honest with you. And so if you're interested in a home here in Braeburn, they don't come on the market all too often. So you'd really want to go ahead and take a look at this. Give us a call. We'd be happy to help you. All right, so we're here in our last neighborhood, and I'm telling you, if you're looking for a luxury neighborhood, this is it. But there's only a handful of homes in here. One's currently on the market, so if you're looking for something like this, you got to get in now. And as you see, it's just a handful of homes. It's tucked away on this very private cul-de-sac here in Staunton. And so a little bit about the neighborhood. As you can see, it's very wooded, very secluded, as I mentioned, very private, very well kept as well. And the median value of homes in this neighborhood is about $900,000. And build dates run from about 1988 to 2003. Homes have about 4,000 to 5,500 square feet. And they sit on lots that are about 0.65 to 1.3 acres with an average of about an acre. So let's talk about this house that's coming up right over here on my left-hand side. Currently on the market, listed for $1,100,000. Built in 1996, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3 full baths, and 2 half baths. It has a total of 5,022 square feet of finished living space, 4,346 above ground, 676 below ground. If you break it down, that's $219 a square foot, and it sits on a 0.85 acre lot. So a little bit about this home. As you can see, it's really set up kind of like on an estate type setting. And so a little bit about it. I've obviously mentioned it's very private here. There's 2 primary suites in this home. One's upstairs and one's downstairs. So if you're looking for a multi-generational family situation, it's a great place to start. It has a gourmet kitchen. And I mean, it's got professional grade appliances, lots of counter space, and what a great place to prepare a meal or just have family time together. A lot of natural light that comes in the home, as well as on the elegant sun porch that's there. And there's a spacious patio deck that's has on the house as well, where you can go right from indoor to outdoor. And now a little bit, there's a finished basement that has, I mean, possibilities for a rec room or a theater room, whatever you'd like to make it into. Now, additionally, look at this outside. The outside of this is just meticulously landscaped in the backyard, and there's a serene water garden with a koi pond, and I mean, and like I say, inside with the 4 bedrooms that it has, there's just so much room in this home. All of the rooms in his home are great bedrooms, are a big size, and if you're looking for something like this, like I say, just a very quiet neighborhood, like I said, this is a great neighborhood to get in. So Leslie and I'd be happy to show you this home if you're looking for something like this here, this retreat right here in the middle of Staunton. All right, so at the beginning of the video, I told you if you hung around to the end of the video, I had a special treat for you today. A treat for a sweet tooth and a fantastic guy here at Giancarlo's pastry shop here in Staunton. And Giancarlo, thank you so much for...
Pleasure.
No, it's our pleasure as well. And you know, we've had a little bit of a conversation here and learned so much about Giancarlo's life. And Giancarlo, tell us a little bit about your shop, your history, and it's a fascinating story of where you've been.
It's a long story, but let's put it this way. You have to be passionate about what you do. Mm-hmm. and credit nature for providing all the ingredients. I'm getting emotional.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's why it's important to love what you do.
Yeah.
Huh?
And it certainly shows, Giancarlo, in your work.
Yeah.
Your pastries are not just food to eat, they're works of art. And every time we come here, we always enjoy it as much as the pastry and the food. And like I say, right now, it's really the first time we've ever gotten to talk with you in depth because you're always so busy.
Yeah.
And so we're thankful for that. But like I say, it's also Giancarlo's birthday today, so wish him happy birthday. That's right. And but like I said, now you've been all over the place, different places, Keswick Hall, the Omni Resort over in Hot Springs, and
Homestead.
Homestead. That's right, the Homestead Resort. And so, but you had a restaurant in Charlottesville for a little bit of time, and then you moved back here to Staunton in '96, and you set up shop here. So tell me a little bit about
92.
Oh, 92. I'm sorry. Tell us a little bit about your decision to do that.
Okay, when you work for a fairly large institution, it's busy and you have to work with people. In this operation, I chose to work alone. Okay, I get to do what I want to do when I do it. Therefore, you are more efficient. Okay, and more fun.
Yeah, no doubt. And it shows in everything you do here, Giancarlo. And we thank you so much for being here in town and for doing what you're doing. This is a special place to be, folks. It really is. And if you get a chance to come by here, make sure you map it out, because you might not know it's here. It just sits in a normal home in the community, but man, it is full of great stuff.
We are only open to the public 2 days a week. Fridays from 9 to 5, and Saturdays 9 to 3. But people do order during the week.
Yeah.
But bear in mind, it's a lot of work when you do what I do here.
Yeah, no doubt. And like I say, if you're looking for wedding cakes or whatever the case may be, this is the man to call.
Wedding cakes are pre-ordered way in advance. Some cakes are a year in advance.
Wow. Yeah. So get on the list early, like I say, because the man creates works of art. He really does. But like I said, Giancarlo, thank you so much for allowing us to take the time. I know you're a busy guy and doing everything, but it has been a real treat for Leslie and I to be able to just chat with you and to learn more about Italy and about your life and all that love really that goes into it.
It's a cultural thing.
Yes.
I mean, the standard of food in Italy, it's way, way up there.
It's great. Yeah.
Because it's important.
Yeah, no doubt. Like I say, if you're interested, come on by here on Friday or Saturday, those times Giancarlo just mentioned, and maybe you're interested in purchasing a home or looking to sell your home. Leslie and I'd be happy to help. All of our information is below. So from here at Giancarlo's, which time to eat my pastry. Until next time, I'll see you around town. All right, had to bring Leslie here to get her pastry. So what'd you get?
I love a white cake. It's white cake with raspberry.
What did you get?
It's a Bavarian raspberry cake.
Bavarian raspberry.
White chocolate cake.
Okay. Mine is key lime pie.
And I love me a good white cake.
Key lime cheesecake. Key lime cheesecake.
Oh man. Oh man.
Can I get seconds?
Oh man. There's no seconds for me. This was the last piece.
It is so fantastic.
It's so fresh.
It's really good.
And it's not heavy. It's light. And the raspberry is so good. He says he doesn't put chocolate in his, or he doesn't put sugar in his raspberry stuff.
So we're going to eat. So bye.